couple of quick questions. First of all, for both of you, what was your favorite moment on the film? What was the moment that you were just like, this is really cool, other than apparently the crane almost killing the guy?
It's hard to say exactly. I mean, I enjoyed shooting the film. There's some problems in shooting a film. I mean, we were up there in the high desert during the day. It just fucking burned like crazy. As soon as the sun goes down, you were frozen, you know. There was also a strike going on, as I recall. It was a Yahtzee strike, so I was riding a motorcycle, so every day I'd have to come through this phalanx of guys going, "What the hell are you doing, you scab! You scab, you bastard!" You know, goddamn bastard. What the hell is this? So it was a bit of a rough.
We had extras tearing off their beards in protest.
We also had non-union horses, as I recall.
Boy, did we.
Non-union horses.
Yeah, we had the ashes being paraded into the Capitol in chains.
And he forgot that shot.
Well, who's in front of him but a bunch of soldiers? So Sam's shouting at them from the front of the soldiers' line. "All right, you let me see you march. See, left, right. Your soldiers, see, your soldiers." Give them the whole speech. And the guy right in front of me is at the end of the line. So he doesn't see, Sam can hardly see him, so he's doing this. He's dogging it like you would not believe. And it's 98 degrees. I'm like, fuck you, I've been in stockades for 4 hours, bitch. I said, "Are you gonna march like a soldier?" He turns around at me. I'm not in the military. You signed up to be a soldier. Are you gonna act like a soldier? Are you not? He goes, "This is bullshit, man." Pulls his beard up, throws it in the ground and like stomps on it and walks off. I'm like, "Keep walking, Luther." It was on the production report. The guy wrecked like a $27 beard.
Yeah.
Those are the ladies that killed us.
Yeah. Also, those goddamn stocks, those were real. Those weren't fake fucking stocks, man.
So?
We were like this. I remember there was a shot that we were going to do as a big wide shot. We're supposed to come into the castle.
Sure.
And it took them a while to get us set up.
Wow, they like 3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours. You guys got to get my hair and you got to get all your shit done. And Sam went off to do another shot and completely forgot about us. Until finally Bruce I remember you just like, "Where the hell is Sam? We're waiting for the shot."
I wanted to have all of us step out and put a bunch of skeletons from K&B in the stockade. So when he came back, we would just be dead. Just kill us all. You know, at night though, it was just as creepy and weird because we shot 6 weeks of nights. We started this movie with 6 weeks of nights, and at 2 in the morning, you'd be on your non-union horse, and you'd hear this. Echoing across the valley, like, is Godzilla in the valley? Tippi Hedren, the actress, has a lion sanctuary in the desert, and the horses are going, "That's a lion. Hey, that's a lion." Yeah, bad place to be. Lions everywhere.
We got a couple of those during the day, too.
Where you go, "This is the desert at 2 a.m. What could possibly go wrong? A freight train." This is scraping along the tracks for half an hour. Across the desert, I'm giving a speech and, "Listen up, you primers." God damn, fucking desert. Get out of here.
So, favorite moments?
Name them. When they called rap?
It was a hard shoot.
But maybe we'll open it up to some of the inquisitive minds out there for their perspective on what's important to know.
That's time for you to ask questions.
Yes, right here.
What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
My favorite Star Wars movie? Honestly, I knew that they would make money, but I thought they were stupid. You know, rubber creatures playing in that bar. You know, it was stupid. And you know, I don't give a shit if he goes back and, "Oh, that effect wasn't very good." Now it's better. Are you shitting me, George Lucas? Live with it. Live with it. shot, we just put a sound effect to it, so it looked like we planned it that way.
That's the real world.
That's what I think of Star Wars, but the last 10 minutes of the original Star Wars is almost worth the rubber guys playing in the bar.
Go ahead. You right there.
I've had a chance to ask other people questions, and my normal MO is to find something embarrassing to ask.
All right, moving on.
That's your normal MO? You got a rep for that in this town?
But I can't think of anything.
Because you're a
that
man.
I couldn't think of anything that embarrassed you. So, what are you most proud of? Of all the stuff you've done, what are you most proud of?
I'm happy if people are happy with what's done, if they connect with it. You know, this movie is 20 years old, and I was at a book signing, and a guy comes up and he throws a 8x10 photo down. Sign my photo, Bruce. Sure. Wow, that's an Army of Darkness poster. Why does that look weird? He goes, because it's tattooed on my back. And I'm like, come on. Take it off. So he takes his shirt off. His entire back is the poster from Army of Darkness. So, what's to love about that? You know, Tom Cruise makes so much more money than I'll ever make for the rest of my life. Who's tattooing risky business on their hands?
Logic's inescapable.
I'm very pleased with the amount of ink. Austin's my record. I've signed 8 appendages in Austin one night because they already had the Evil Dead tattoo and they had a freshly shaved area below it. Or a little signature. A few shots of tequila, they go back to the tattoo parlor, get it done, and they come back later and go, "Yeah, what do you think?"
How many people here have Army of Darkness?
Do I have any Evil Dead
Dead
tattoos? What do you got?
I want to get it signed. I want.
Oh, that's bullshit. Want to, schmont to. Who's actually got some ink? Bags of ink? Yeah. Come on down.
All right, this gentleman actually won the Facebook contest to come here.
Come on down.
Come on down, Todd.
Come on down. What's your name?
Tom,
Tom, what you got?
your face.
My face. Here, I'll show it here. What do you think? Okay, how many hours did that take?
3.5.
How much money?
About 300.
Here's $3 as a subsidy for that great piece of ink. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
The thing is, I want to explain something about just a sidebar. I've had a lot of offers to sign boobs. And what women don't, boobs, breasts, yeah, boobs. Not boots, no, boots, whatever, boots are boots. Boobs are different. What I have to explain to women is that if they want me to sign their boob, great, happy to help out, but it's all about viscosity. Surface tension. So in order to get the best signature, I'm the most appropriate for that.
That's right.
To keep it taut, and tight. Right. Because otherwise it'll skip. If the Sharpie skips, wow, it's a one shot. It's a one shot.
You gotta start over.
No, you can't start over. It's a permanent marker. That's my point, Richard. This is not to be taken lightly. In fact, could you assist with this? Could you pull his flesh taut around this end of it? Not his boobie. Do not grab the man's boobie. But you gotta let it go, not the boobie. Get over there and then pull that tight. Leave room for the sign. Good viscosity. Very good viscosity. Thank you very much. All right, big round of applause. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And with
Hey, Tom, are you going to get that inked?
Tomorrow.
damn
Awesome.
straight, it's gonna be tonight. tonight, Hollywood Inn, we're open till midnight.
We'll expect a photo on Facebook from you, okay?
Hey, Bruce.
Richard.
You ever sign in West Hollywood? Just curious.
Yes, I have.
Oh,
Do you have the necessary viscosity right now?
I was interviewed by a gay magazine, and the question was, would you kiss a man in a scene? And my answer was, show me the man. Well, Cary Grant, let's get it on. Richard, well, we already kissed. A lot.
I meant on screen.
Yeah. They cut that too. Yes, they did. The homoerotic sequence. Yeah. Holding each other up before the battle.
although it was nice of you to let me stay overnight the night before to prep.
Awkward.
Especially with your then wife there.
My then wife.
So in Evil Dead, there was a cabin that they shot in, and that cabin was actually inhabited by a family in the 30s, and the woman Clara, and we talked about this a little bit before, but the woman Clara who lived there during a lightning storm came back and found her parents murdered and then was put to an insane asylum. And when they started shooting Evil Dead, she showed up, and we wanted to find out a little bit about that story.
Well, the basic theory of Clara is she was a very old woman in '79 when we made the movie. The movie's 30 years old, 31 years old. We in '79, the South was still the South. I went to the bank and took $10,000 out for petty cash or whatever, and it smelled like dirt. And I asked the teller, why does this smell like dirt? She looked at me like I was an idiot. Well, because people still bury it in their backyard. Okay, all right. Yeah, it's not Detroit anymore. We have banks in Detroit. Anyway, so Clara was a little girl in this cabin, and there was a horrible lightning storm the night that her parents were killed. And so she ran away in the storm and escaped death by whoever did it, Uncle Billy Bob. And so the story had it that whenever there was a big lightning storm, she would wander off because it just hit her. Some instinct from when she was a kid. So we were filming there, and it was a horrible lightning storm, and we were there doing day work, but the night before we were told by some local sheriffs that had we seen Clara. Why? No, because she was seen walking on the road toward the cabin. She walked away from the old rest home. She was probably 85 years old. And so we don't know what happened, but she was heading toward the cabin. Last we know. Last anyone saw Clara. Yeah. The cabin, interestingly enough, I came back about 6 months after the filming. Some squatters had lit a fire in the middle of the main room and had quite the bonfire, but didn't quite take out the cabin. And then I came back about 6 months after that, and someone had finally succeeded. It was just a relic in a shell, and just the fireplace was left. So, of course, fast forward 15 years later to Schaumburg, Illinois, a guy comes up to the table where I'm sitting and goes, "Hey!" I'm like, "That's a big sandstone brick." "Yeah, sure as hell is." "Huh?" He just kept doing that for like a minute. "Huh?" "Bet you never saw that. You ever signed one of those, Ash?" I'm like, "My name's Bruce." "Yeah, Ash, you ever signed one of those?" This dumb son of a bitch went onto the property and stole a brick from the fireplace. This is rural Tennessee. Do not go near Kidwell Ridge Road in Morristown, Tennessee, and go looking around. You will get buckshot. I'm walking to the cabin one day because we each had to take turns taking the groceries to the cabin. 6 a.m. in the morning, Sam had the overnight duty in the cabin. So I'm walking down the road. Guy comes up the road with the biggest shotgun you've ever seen, with 2 bandoleros of shotguns across either side and a big red beard. I went, okay, he's killed Sam. So that's just done. There's nothing I can do about that. Do I run? Do I shit myself? Do I do the rebel yell? What do I do? mellow yellow. And so he just did this. I went, morning. And he went, morning. He was hunting. Fortunately not Sam Raimi at the time. So the cabin, there's nothing left of the cabin. Do not go near it, please, please,